Yep, I lost a beast, and that's a reset. Whew. Ugh. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, come on. Okay, 37. That's slow for this first fight. I need a... Like, since it's so quick to reset on, I want a good first fight. Now. Yeah, that's a reset. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, that's a reset, and I'm no closer to killing her. Three. Oh, come on. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Well, the thing is with this, with what I've come to figure out, like the thing with that is it's weak, and the goal is I want to do this as quickly as possible. And yeah, occasionally I do like to mix those in because they sometimes won't block them. The problem is that it's weaker than just a standard roundhouse kick. It does less damage. So if I get the good RNG kind of like that, I don't have to do that, and I get them dead quicker. So that's why I don't like to do it, and I sometimes like to mix them in. Um, just like, because, but generally I've also found like jumping. Um, does a lot more damage that way. It's also the fastest way to move across the stage. And of all games, why Shaq Fu? Well, the question I ought to ask you is why not Shaq Fu? Nah, no, like, underneath the crappy exterior, and believe me, this game looks like shit, um, there's actually there is actually a halfway decent game idea here. Um, I got this for Christmas one year when I was a kid. Uh, yeah, today's my birthday. I'm 25 years old, so I'm celebrating by doing 25 world record attempts of Shaq Fu. Because what better way to celebrate? It's the middle of the week and it's like 10. It's 11:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. Um, so I got this for Christmas. Like my parents didn't know. Like it was from a pawn shop. But I had a laugh playing the game because it's Shaquille O'Neal in a fighting game. What's not to like? And when I was looking for some crappy game to like race, I was looking for like I thought one of the worst games ever to race on SRL. I just like I started, you know what, Shaq Fu, let's do it. And I actually got people to race, and it's been raced a couple times on Speedruns Live. So, but there, like I said, there's a halfway decent game idea here. Like for instance, the game has regenerating health bars. What other 16-bit fighter has regenerating health bars? None. There are no other ones. Like, no 16-bit fighter on the Super Nintendo has regenerating health bars. Like, the Fury bar, it allows you to do, like, special moves. Certain special moves. Also, it allows you to do a little bit more damage when you trigger it. Like, that builds up when you get hit or when you taunt. Yeah, the game has taunts. Like, it has a taunt system. And there's actually a thing to using taunts. Granted, the benefits you get for using taunts are, like, crappy, but they're there. So, there's that. Like, and yeah, granted, Shaquille O'Neal is the worst fighter in this game. Bar none. He is the worst fighter. Every one of these people is generally stronger than you or has some ability that you can't match. But I will say this, each fighter, except for the final boss, is actually relatively balanced when you think about it and go into the game. Like Shaquille O'Neal, granted, he has the largest hitbox in the game because he is 7 foot tall worth of pixels. But he also has one of the longest reaches in the game with his kicks. Yeah, I know, right? Like, he actually has the longest reach of, except this guy. He has a slightly longer reach just on basic attacks, like, without going into special attacks. Like, Shaquille O'Neal, his kick is the best reach. I'm just saying, like, there is some balance. There was thought put into this game. Like, there was an attempt to balance these characters, except for the final boss, because it's the final boss. Like, why would there be balance in again, in the final, with the final boss? But, like, her attacks are weak, but she also is the shortest character in the game, and therefore has the smallest hitbox. Which, considering you're Shaquille O'Neal, uh, makes it kind of hard to hit her. Alright, so balance. For instance, like, the last character I fought that dude with the cloak, he has one of the worst defenses in the game. Like he doesn't he takes it. Um, he honestly though he's one of the easier characters to combo with. Like he can combo 3 or 4 hits. Like Shaquille O'Neal really can't do that. Like Grant, like her, like she has a few long range moves. She's pretty agile. I mean, and she has the smallest hitbox, which is part of her strengths. Um, let's see, Beast, the big red dude, which I haven't fought yet. He's the next fight. He has the big largest attack power in the game. His damage he has auto combos like Killer Instinct. You can go to an auto combo that does like 3 or 4 hits. Um, based on the Fury bar. He also does his regular attacks deal the most damage of any character in the game. His basic attacks actually do deal more damage than the final boss. He just has the weakest defense. He also has a fairly large hitbox for somebody of his... Come on, get unstuck. Let's see, the first fire is the cat girl. She teleports around and she's has a tornado move that you can't really... You can damage her, but she takes less damage and it damages you when you attack her when she's in the tornado. The second guy, he's a sword-wielding Arabic dude. He has swords, which have decent attack power. He can use them to make a long-range, like, energy wave attack. And he has balanced defense and balanced attack. He's a more balanced character. Like, and his hitbox is fairly, like, standard. Like, like I said, there's actual thought into balancing these characters. Granted, I'm not saying this game isn't bad. The game is bad. I mean, I just find the game entertaining to play because just on the premise. Like, the absurdity. I'm playing Shaquille O'Neal in a fighting game. Like, I mean, there are problems. Like, for instance, there is no chip damage in this game, and you can't break guard. So if the opponent decides to block, there is nothing you can do. You block all day. Like, in the computer, they can just switch blocks fast, and like, switch blocks. Like, high guard, low guard, and you can't break their guard. The only time they can't guard is midair. There are no midair guards. So if they jump, you can hit them in midair. You can throw, yes, but it's slower. And since I'm aiming to beat the game as fast as possible, the whole goal is to roundhouse kick them. But yeah, you can throw. Like, the game has throws. They're just not very well programmed. Like, Shaquille O'Neal also has special moves. I just don't do any of them because, one, the button inputs are really bad, and two, they do no damage. Like, Shaquille O'Neal has a Shaq Uriken. That's the name of the move. Which is a long animation where he charges up this energy shuriken, and throws at the opponent. The animation's way too long, and it doesn't deal enough damage. So, the roundhouse kick deals more damage than that. This guy, they made no attempt to balance him. He's unbalanced, he's broken. He's the best character in the game by far. And if he decides I can't win, I can't win. Okay, he gave me the good RNG. This guy's complete RNG. Either I win or I don't. Like, from the computer cooperating. Nothing I do. Like, I have a strategy to try to minimize the RNG, but it doesn't always work. Like, that move right there where he jumps up and spins, the reason I make that jumping attack at the beginning is he has several different opening moves he can make. And there's only one opening move that's bad for me, which is that jumping with a spin. Most of his opening moves allow me to hit him for guaranteed damage, or get behind him so I can kick him for, hopefully, where he doesn't block. So that's why I always make this opening attack, because generally I'm going to hit him. And it's the only guaranteed damage in this entire fight if I get it. He doesn't block it. And yeah, no world record. Oh well. I'm gonna finish the fight anyway, at least try. Because I need to practice on him, because, you know, I don't always get to him. Okay. So, sub 10 minutes. Not bad. I'll show off the ending credit cutscene, because most people haven't actually seen it. At all. This is what you get for beating the game. On all difficulties. Yeah, this is what you get. So, you get your get your thing, is like, oh man! You put in your thing into the score screen. Don't worry. There is a story to this game, yes. Because it's Shaq Fu. We need story. And what do we get? Well, you've rescued the boy. Now you're off to play basketball. Oh no! The red dude named Beast is back! He's playing b-ball! The end. That's the story. That's Shaq Fu. And we got 4 more attempts to make. But yeah, that is the Shaq. But yeah, this was made by Delphine Software in association with EA Games.